Does one-by drivetrain suit all-around, also known as gravel, bikes? Mountain bikes feel too sluggish on tarmac, and road bicycles feel too stiff and vulnerable away from tarmac. Gravel bikes hit the sweet spot in between. The same is true for the drivetrains. Modern mountain bikes favor one-by systems, and modern road bicycles instead two-by. Likewise, modern gravel bikes are in between, so you'll find a lot of options with both drivetrains. Which one to choose then? After several years of riding with both types, I stayed for one-by in short. And here is why. One-by systems are nothing new, and their pros and cons have been named again and again. On paper, the pros and cons look balanced, but in real life some count much more than others. Take the con of one-by being less power efficient, for example. These systems are said to waste 3 watts more power than two-by. 3 watts! To compare, a similar amount of watts is wasted by not wearing aero socks. Are you okay without them? You'll live just as easily with this paper con then. The next con of one-by is larger gaps between gears, meaning that switching into an easier gear will sometimes feel a bit too easy and switching into a harder one a bit too hard. Can it feel this way? Yes, it can, but once again, it's a marginal feeling. You don't have it as often or as long to consider this a real con. In the end, all training programs suggest practicing exactly like this. Either put in some extra effort with bigger gears, or easy cruising in endurance mode with smaller ones. Not a big deal of a con. Actually, the only one-by con worth of attention is the gear range. These drivetrains can't give you the same wide range as two-by. But would you really need it this wide? On average, while riding flat, the most fit amateur cyclists on road bicycles show average speed around 30 to 35 km per hour and cruising speed around 40. A modern one-by gravel bike will typically have a top gear combo of 40 to 11, meaning 40th is chainring and 11th cassette sprocket. Cadenced at 90 RPM, this combo brings you to 42 km per hour cruising speed. This is road cycling cruising speed, and you hardly need a higher gear. On the opposite end, your gravel combo is likely to be 40 to 42. It is not as low as what mountain bikes can offer, but it is much lower than what is offered by road bicycles. So, with such one-by gearing, you take road climbs with ease, and you even handle more challenging loose surface climbs with extra low gears. Isn't this exactly what you need? Once we've dodged all the cons, we've got just the pros left. My own story as a conclusion. The bicycle hanging right behind me is 2018 Cannondale Super X. It's a cyclocross bike, but it serves me as a gravel one. The drivetrain is, of course, one-by with 40 teeth chainring and 1136 cassette. So the gear range is even a bit narrower than what you get with a modern gravel bike. But still more than enough for me. If I did some tough off-road climbs, I'd probably have MTB cassette of around 1142. As for the top gear, 4011 is more than enough for anything but road race sprinting. This bike is just as light as a road one, competitive in almost any weather, on almost any terrain, and easy to service. How not to love the solution?